Cenat and IShowSpeed are currently the two biggest streamers in the world, with Kai currently being ranked as the #1 streamer on all of Twitch, and Speed holding what feels like every single live streaming record on YouTube. Over the past year, Kai and Speed have started doing dual marathon streams, essentially combining their fan bases and creating some of the biggest events in streaming history. However, it wasn't always this way. In fact, there were multiple controversies during each of their initial blow-ups, which caused them to almost never stream together in the first place. But in order to understand the full story, we first need to go back to before Kai and Speed ever did their first stream. Speed and Kai would both gain major traction in the streaming world during 2021. Around this time, they were doing very similar types of content, mainly consisting of just chilling with friends, talking to chat, and the occasional gaming. Despite knowing of each other, Kai and Speed never had any clear intentions of collaborating early on. However, popular streamers at the time, including Aiden Ross, would begin pulling major views from bringing streamers, YouTubers, and rappers on his streams. Speed and Kai would clearly notice this new wave of content, and being some of the newest rising streamers in the space, they would show interest in doing a stream together, presumably even planning on doing some kind of content around this time. However, to everyone's surprise, this is also where Kai and Speed would get into their very first bit of drama. On November 13th of 2021, a stream clip would be posted of IShowSpeed saying that he quote-unquote doesn't fuck with Kai Cenat.
How can I ding dong Kai? No, Kai fake as I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't Kai.
Yo!
He be on some grimy, bro. I ain't with that, bro. He weird as for that, bro. I ain't even tripping, no, bro.
This came as a shock to many fans, as they didn't expect Speed to say something like this about Kai, ultimately pressuring Kai to react and give his side of the story.
He called me last week. Right? I literally said, yo, Speed, what's up? He said, yo, I'm supposed to be coming to Atlanta soon, bro. Let's stream, let's have a stream like that. I literally am busy this whole month, literally with AMP behind the scenes. Y'all seen overtime, my merch is dropping, like that. I said, yo, Speed, I ain't gonna lie, I have thinking, but let me get to my assistant to try to see if she could clear up a full weekend just for me and you, so we could literally go crazy.
Despite Kai trying to clear the air, it was clear that Speed still didn't have respect for Kai, as he apparently missed about 3 of Speed's calls and didn't even bother to call him back.
How?
Bro, you declined my calls for 3 days, nigga.
I didn't decline your calls, nigga. On God, I didn't decline any of your calls. If I declined your calls, I would have never texted you. But when I found out you was in ATL, I literally text you, bro. I feel so bad, bro. Right or wrong?
I just wanted to see you, bro. Like, I didn't see. We didn't have to stream. I just wanted to see you. I was in Atlanta.
Despite seeming like they weren't on the best terms around this time, Kai and Speed would eventually make up and even plan on doing a stream in the near future. It would be an entire year before Kai and Speed would do their highly awaited collaboration stream, which would happen on October 26th of 2022. This stream would instantly pull crazy numbers, achieving over 5.6 million views to this day and hundreds of thousands of concurrent viewers live when it was happening. Kai would even post a video the very next day titled "Living with Speed for 24 Hours, which would also get over 12 million views, once again proving the insane chemistry the duo has. Therefore, it would only be a matter of time before media outlets would want to capitalize off Kai and Speed. In mid to late 2023, Kai and Speed would post a trailer for a new show called The Kai and Speed Show, a fully live-stream production of Kai and Speed doing numerous activities. However, what made this show so strange is that it was exclusively on Rumble. Many other content creators and viewers would assume that Kai and Speed got a pretty hefty check from signing to this show, with numbers all the way up into the hundreds of millions. And it's also important to mention that at the time that the show started, Speed was already banned on Twitch, so it's not like the show could have been streamed on Twitch at the time. Rumble just seemed like the best option, and ultimately the switch in platforms wouldn't change the overall success of the show, as it would become one of the most popular channels on the entire platform, garnering millions of views on each episode. The success of this show proved that Kai and Speed had a loyal fan base that would follow them anywhere everywhere, including even to other platforms that they wouldn't normally use. However, the Kai and Speed show would eventually start dying out, and in March of 2024, Speed and Kai's contract would allegedly end, and the show would completely stop posting episodes, making many viewers and streamers wonder, would this be the downfall of Kai and Speed as a duo? Well, what Kai and Speed had planned for the near future would shock everybody. In late 2023, Speed would unexpectedly get unbanned from Twitch after 2 years, meaning that he and Kai could now do their content on their own platforms. And it's safe to say that they got to work. On July 21st of 2024, Speed and Kai would go live for their very first marathon stream on a game called Chained Together. The objective of this game was to try to climb to the top of the world while attached to the person you're playing with. This stream would blow up on both ends, averaging well over 100,000 viewers on Twitch and YouTube, and gaining nearly 10 million collective views on Speed's YouTube channel. But why did this marathon stream in particular captivate so many people? Not only did Kai and Speed clearly have a large fan base watching before the marathon, but they had also invested a lot of time and money into its production. Rather than just sitting at their desks and playing the game like normal, they played it at the same house, actually chained together, making viewers feel much more immersed in the gameplay, as it felt like the creators really cared about the content and were almost in the game itself. And after nearly 12 hours of playing the game straight, they were finally able to beat it.
Oh my god, this is it! Count one more! One more, count! One more! One more, count! 2, 1, jump! Yo! Let's run! We ran!
Many viewers thought this duo marathon would be a one-off thing, something that Kai and Speed were just doing on the game Chained Together, as it was making waves in the streaming world at the time. However, that would prove to be far from the truth. Only a month after Kai and Speed concluded their marathon on Chained Together, they announced that they were going to do the same thing on Minecraft Hardcore. Despite being known as a game for kids, Minecraft is a very difficult game, due to the world generation being completely random, and mobs being able to spawn in absurd quantities and do tons of damage. Hardcore mode means that the game is locked at the hardest difficulty, and if they die, the world is deleted. Kai and Speed would start off this marathon extremely confident, seeming almost excited to be doing this marathon stream. However, this excitement would quickly turn into rage after only a few hours of attempts.
We good. I think we good. We're good. Move. Come back up. It was cold. Come up. Come up. Oh my god.
As days went on, Kai and Speed would be yet to beat the game, and despite getting so mad every single time they died, viewers were getting more and more invested by the day. This marathon would even get other streamers like Stable Ronaldo and Lacey to do their own streams of the game, which they would end up beating after only a few hours, only making Speed and Kai more frustrated that they can't beat the game, after days of constant attempts, until over 105 hours and 42 deaths, where they would finally beat Minecraft Hardcore.
Oh, I got 2 after me, no. You got it! Wait, you did it! 2, 1.
With the amount of mental strain that Kai and Speed went through during this entire marathon, you'd think that they'd never want to do something like this ever again. Although, that again would be far from the truth. People would be shocked to hear that in December of 2024, Kai and Speed would once again be doing a marathon stream, this time trying to get a win in OG Fortnite Battle Royale. Since the beginning, getting your first win in Fortnite has been one of the most challenging things in the game, especially as the skill gap has become so large nowadays. Starting with little to no experience in the game makes getting a win so much more difficult. It would become apparent that Speed and Kai were going to be at this for a very long amount of time. Not only were they getting bombarded by stream snipers, but they simply just weren't good enough at the game at the beginning. And in under an hour of playing, Kai and Speed would already be raging as if they played for a day.
See, it's that Kai! Oh! These kids already, bro!
And let me tell you, this raging wouldn't stop. If anything, it would continue to get worse as time went on.
Oh no, you stupid kids! You dumbass stream sniper! You son of a... That's the shit I'm talking about! What the... Peter! here, nigga. Bananas and monkeys. What the is going on? Oh, this fire that woman. God damn it, come in.
Speed and Kai would be at this for multiple days, sleeping on stream in the same bed, and spending nearly every waking hour at the game. Just like the Minecraft marathon, viewers were constantly interested to see when Kai and Speed were finally gonna get their win. And yet again, they would achieve insane viewership at every point throughout the day. And after 200 attempts in 57 hours, Kai and Speed would finally get their first Fortnite win.
Go ahead, that's you. I'm alive.
Along with being two of the most popular streamers in the world, Kai and Speed are some of the most innovative creators in general. Instead of doing typical marathon streams of just sitting in their rooms and playing a game, they go all out, spending tons of money on scenery, costumes, and much more, to make the whole stream feel more alive. If anything, the most important thing about their content is that they actually seem to care about what they're creating. And despite spending all this time on these challenges, I think they really just enjoy streaming in general, and also trying new games with their communities and each other. If you guys enjoyed today's video, then do be sure to click the next one on screen to learn about how Nick A30 almost ruined his entire career.